We are tracking Dorian, the hurricane strengthening back to a Cat 3 overnight, now threatening Georgia and the Carolinas.
In the Bahamas, the devastation appears endless. The death toll there now stands at 20, but that number is expected to rise. CBS 2's Hillary Lane reports from Atlantic Beach in Florida.
Chris and Mary in Grand Bahama, 3 out of 4 homes are currently underwater. Officials say it will take billions of dollars to rebuild. In the meantime, Hurricane Dorian continues up the East Coast as the Carolinas prepare for a direct hit. The full scope of Hurricane Dorian's impact on the Bahamas is becoming clearer.
Our response will be day and night until the lives of our people return to some degree of normalcy.
The UN says 70,000 people are in immediate need of aid.
That's all of it.
But relief is now starting to come in.
It's incredible the amount of outreach that I've been receiving.
Tim Malin choked up as he thought about the offers for help. During the storm, he and his family left behind a flooded house that's now in ruin.
You know, we're all wearing the same clothes that we escaped this house in, so it's just really good to get that support.
Others were not as fortunate. Adrian Farrington lost his son in the surging floods.
I still could see my son getting dragged across the roof, reaching out.
Farrington said his 5-year-old boy is still missing. Dorian's outer rain band soaked Florida yesterday, but it's now moving up the East Coast, taking a more direct aim at the Carolinas.
Triple threat of heavy rain, high tides, and storm surge.
Some Charleston, South Carolina residents fled to a storm shelter as Dorian moved closer.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I'm preparing for the worst.
Further north, ships at the Norfolk, Virginia Naval Base were ordered out to sea, away from Dorian's potentially destructive path. The governor of South Carolina has already announced the first death related to Hurricane Dorian. An 85-year-old man was on his ladder preparing for the storm. He fell off and died. In Atlantic Beach, Hillary Lane, CBS 2 News.
And you can find the latest on Hurricane Dorian at CBSNewYork.com. We've also listed information on how you could help with recovery efforts.